next point. Don't smoke crack.
That PSA, of course, is brought to you by Lawrence Taylor. And we're going to talk about that today because evidently we got to talk about some things that are going on with the Giants. We're going to talk on some things about the NFL. Not going to have a stream today at 4 with the Dahmer. I have a doctor's appointment. I will not be back in time for that stream. We may have it on Wednesday. Have not decided yet, but we're going to figure it out. Got some Giant news I want to talk about. As of 6:30 this morning, the NFL has made official the fifth-year option numbers for players, of course, in Daniel Jones's draft. And I think a lot of people forget that Dexter Lawrence was in that draft as well. So there's a fifth-year option for Big Dex as well. But the numbers have come out. Jones' numbers would cost $22.384.
$1 million.
Well, not $1 million, but that's $22,384,000 for Daniel Jones on the fifth-year option. There's no way in hell that's happening. And if it did happen, we know what they're doing.
Gentlemen, what brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
There is no way the Giants are picking up that nut. They're not picking up that number. But I think the forgotten player, and I've talked about this just a half a second ago, is Dexter Lawrence. His fifth-year option number right now for the Giants is going to be $10.753 million. That's $10,753,000. Yikes. With an official cap number, well, we're not going to worry about the official cap number because we don't know what the official cap number is going to be yet. We know the league cap number for this year is 208.2. That officially came out as well. But you're going to have to pick up almost $11 million on Dexter Lawrence. I'm not seeing that happening either. You could be a big fan of Dexter Lawrence. You could think that he is wonderful, but he's never really, I think, fulfilled anything that we thought he would be. Would there be, does the venerable Wink defense fit Dexter Lawrence? Honestly, no. It doesn't. It doesn't really fit his style of play. And there seems to have been a patient approach to Dexter Lawrence. We've been very patient with him because you don't hear a lot about things that he hasn't done well. If you take a look at him statistically, he started only 10 games. Believe it or not, he only started 10 games. He played in all 16, but he started 10 games in 2021. 54 tackles, 27 totals, 27 solo, 27 assists, 11 quarterback hits, 2.5 sacks. Tackles for loss, 5. He's had 5 tackles for a loss. That's not good. That's not good. And he only plays. And his snap count. He was only on 757 snaps last year. For 69% of his snap count. He's only on the field 69% of the time, which is up from 63 and 60 from the 2 years prior. But in 757 plays, he's got 5 tackles for losses. Tells me he's not penetrating the line. Tells me that he's making his tackles, which we've seen, either at the line or in the second level. It's not what he doesn't do the dirty work that Dalvin Tomlinson did. And I've said this a million times about Dalvin Tomlinson. Dexter Lawrence was going to regress once Dalvin left, which is true. He did. But the problem is this. He's just not fulfilling what we thought he would be. He's had 2,114 snaps for the New York Football Giants right now. And he's only has 145 tackles, 14 tackles for losses, and 30 quarterback hits. That's not worth $10 million. He doesn't bleed into the system here for Wink. He really doesn't. He doesn't fit the Wink system. Shockingly enough, and I laugh because some people are going to look at this and say, Tim, you're crazy. But there is a guy in some ways that actually fits the system better.
king of the almost sack.
Leonard Williams fits the wink system better than Dexter Lawrence does. So in my mind, Dexter Lawrence is I like to call it the forgotten $10 million. Because we forget all about him. All we do is focus on Daniel Jones, but Dexter Lawrence is the forgotten 10 million. He's a guy, again, that I just can't. And it's funny, though, because you want to talk about the mistakes that the Gettleman has made. I think Dexter Lawrence, in some regards, was a mistake. And I've said it before. Good player, good kid. Not a great player, good player. Above average NFL talent that we took 17th overall. Who has 9 career tackles in 48 games. It's time, Dex. Sorry, man. This is the year Dexter needs to put up or shut up. Because I cannot see the Giants picking up almost $34 million in fifth-year options for Dexter Lawrence and Daniel Jones. That would be crazy. That would be insane. You're going to eat into your 2023 cap by picking up investing $34 million in a lineman who's okay and a quarterback we have no idea. We all know, or we all hope, or we all think that Deshane is extremely intelligent. That he's laid off.
Gentlemen, what brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
That he hasn't gone crazy, and I don't think he has. I think I believe I can fly. I believe Deshane is intelligent enough to understand you don't pick up this mistakes from your former regime. If he picks these up, he's picking up the mistakes from the Gettleman past. And that's not a way to win the hearts and minds. That's also not a way to build an organization franchise by continuously having the mistakes from your previous regime. And that's what I think both Daniel Jones and Dexter Lawrence are. It's time to move on. It's time. If they excel, franchise one of them. If they don't excel, what does it matter? They're gone anyways, and you're off the hook. You wasted the 6th round pick and the 17th pick, but that's okay. You don't hit on all your first rounders. It'll just be another chalk up to the Gettleman mistake. Like I mentioned, we're not going to be able to do the video. We're not going to be able to do the stream today at 4 o'clock. I might push it out till Wednesday. I'll see how everything goes. I'm also still in the process of buying a car, so I'm working on that situation as well. So we're trying to get that wrapped up this week as well, because I sold the truck. Probably should have waited to get a car to sell the truck, but I got such a good deal on the truck, I had to get rid of it. But like I said, we're going to figure it out. Maybe we'll do it on Wednesday. We'll have a special Wednesday. But of course, we will have the 10:30 a.m. show on Sunday, which is always fun. And like I said, it's going to start picking up, guys. Legal tampering, it's on the 14th. So you're looking at 6 days before legal tampering kicks in. You got 8 days before the season kicks off. So you know what? Deshane's got to roll up his sleeves. He's going to get some work done. You hope he can. You hope he will. You think you will. I have faith in the Shaner right now. I have faith in the Dable. We'll have to wait and see. But again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could please subscribe. Bring that big notifications.